My younger brother and I were choosing our beast brides at the exact same time. He immediately claimed the incredibly powerful White Wolf. Feeling deep pity for the miserable fate of these captured demi-humans, I chose a dying mermaid fresh from the Colosseum. But who knew that proud White Wolf would be so arrogant? He utterly despised humans. My brother tried everything but failed to break him, while my mermaid bride, on the other hand, was incredibly gentle and sweet. She tended to me daily and possessed legendary healing powers. She actually cured my crippled legs after years in a wheelchair. Seeing this miracle, my younger brother turned absolutely green with envy. Terrified I would challenge him for our family inheritance, he orchestrated a fatal car crash to eliminate me. But when my eyes snapped open, I had been reborn, waking up on the very day we selected our beast brides. This time, my brother rushed to claim that half-dead mermaid. Father shouted, "Chen Feng, are you being ridiculous? That mermaid is drawing her last breath. We do not even know if we can save her. How can she ever support you? Our Liu family selects partners who can fight, work, and contribute to our lineage. What is the point of choosing a dying slave?" But my brother begged, "Father, I want this mermaid. Just let me have my way this once. I promise she is far more valuable than that White Wolf. Trust me on this, Father. And have I ever let you down?" Looking at his desperate acting, I knew for certain he had been reborn too. Chen Feng and I are biological brothers. I was originally our father's favorite heir. But when I was 12 years old, our bitter enemies targeted us. They kidnapped my mother and me. Mom died protecting me, murdered by our enemies right before my eyes. I watched her die, unable to save her. I fought with every ounce of my strength, and luckily escaped that hellhole, but I lost the use of my legs. My parents loved each other deeply. Devastated by her death, Father could not face the truth. He blamed me for failing to protect her. To make matters worse, the Liu family has run the weapons trade for generations, valuing combat strength above all. Despite my natural talent, I was now a cripple confined to a wheelchair. Entirely useless as an heir, Father abandoned me to groom my younger brother, Chen Feng, instead. Over the years, I grew accustomed to Father favoring him. But now, Chen Feng just had to play the spoiled child, and Father immediately gave in. The mermaid looked up at him, whispering, "Young master, my name is Kingya. Thank you for saving me. I will serve you faithfully. I will repay your kindness even if I must work like a slave." Chen Feng smirked, "All right, beautiful, take good care of me. I am counting on you. You have no idea how long I have waited." I scoffed internally, "Oh, my foolish little brother. Go ahead and cherish that poisonous mermaid like a rare treasure. Her sweet gentleness is completely fabricated. The kinder you are, the more she actually hates you. Just you wait." I pointed at the fierce beast. "I want this White Wolf," Chen Feng burst out laughing. "My dear older brother, are you insane? Everyone knows the Wolf clan is impossible to tame. You are a cripple in a wheelchair. What makes you think he will ever submit to you? He can rip your throat out with one claw. I can barely tame him standing up, while you are just daydreaming in that chair." Father frowned. "Lu Ming, think this through. The Wolf clan is notoriously savage." I looked at them. "You are right, I am a cripple, the family disappointment everyone tramples on. But just because this is my hand in life does not mean I will stop fighting. Father, give me one last chance. You always taught me that members of the Liu family either do not bother, or we dominate." Father sighed. "Fine. I will trust you this once. Do not fail me." Ever since my mother passed, Father and I had grown further and further apart. I received nothing but cold shoulders from our family all these years, never begging him for anything until today. Deep down, I felt certain this powerful Wolf could help change my destiny. Or rather, I needed a true warrior to stand by my side, not a manipulative fish who only knows how to put on an act. "I will not force you. Stay if you want, or leave." He glared at me, snarling, "Hypocrite. All you humans are the same, just another miserable day. What are you going to do today?" Suddenly, a servant panicked. It is starting even sooner than I expected. Young Master Chen Feng is bleeding badly. Grab the first aid kit immediately. Quick, get the medicine to stop the bleeding. Sir, something awful occurred. Young Master Chen Feng injured himself, and he is bleeding uncontrollably from his abdomen. My father gasped, What, Chen Fen, are you all right? Where are you hurt? Let me see. But my brother smiled. Father, I am fine. I was only testing Kingya's magical skills. She claimed she could heal any wound, so I put her to the test. It actually worked. I am fully recovered, without even a scar. Kingya bowed proudly, saying, I am the greatest healer of my generation among the merfolk. My tears possess miraculous power. They can resurrect the dead. No matter how severe the trauma, I can heal it. Father looked astounded. Are you serious? Do you truly possess such divine power? My brother smirked. Father, I told you from the very start, my choice was the right one. I only wonder if that legendary white wolf my brother selected is of any actual use. Where is his pet anyway? Do not tell me it already escaped. I bet it ran away. Father scoffed at me. A son of the Liu family who cannot even control a beast. Look at your brother, then look at yourself. One standing proud, the other crippled. The difference is staggering. Chen Feng chimed in with fake pity. Father, my brother did not mean to fail. Give him time. After all, his legs are useless, and that wolf is incredibly feral. He must go slow. I replied calmly. I am in no rush. I can wait. I watched my brother smirk. What a brilliant actor, but I saw right through the venomous cruelty shining in his eyes. Back in my room, the white wolf snarled. Why did you not chain me? Why did you not beat me? Do not expect my gratitude. You humans are all monsters, I reply. I told you, I would never force you. If I were in your position, I would hate humans too. I despised the world when my mother was murdered. Run if you wish, or stay. But if you remain, you will have warm meals and a safe bed. No one here will ever strike you. The choice is yours. I keep my promises. The next morning, I found his cage empty. He ran. Suddenly, a servant rushed in. Young master, something is wrong. Master Chen Fen is in deep trouble again. Calm down, I said. Tell me, the maid stammered. Last night, horrific screams echoed from Master Chen Feng's courtyard. They did not stop once. It sounded terrifying. When a maid checked this morning, she found him covered in blood, shivering in bed. Curiously, all his wounds were already healed, but he looked entirely drained. I smirked. Oh, really? That is wonderful. Her medical skills are truly incredible. If he can scream all night long, he must be in great health. The maid trembled, but Master Chen Fen looks terrible. It is as if something was slowly torturing him. His eyes are hollow, and his face is completely pale. I ordered, go report this to father. I will visit him shortly. Tell the kitchen to prepare some ginseng soup to help him recover his strength. Internally, I laughed. Chen Fen, you are practically begging for death. That mermaid, Kingya, desires nothing more than to skin every human alive and tear us to pieces. Yet you cherish her like a treasure. Idiot. I turned around. You did not run. The white wolf grunted. I ran, but I returned. Why? I asked. Because it is brutal out there. Everyone wants to cage me and sell me. I tried escaping 3 times, and got hunted down every time. I realized that at least you do not beat me. I smiled. Smart choice. Are you hungry? I will have the kitchen cook for you, he mumbled. Not hungry. Ha ha. Hold on. I will get the food ready. Yes, master, why are you being so kind to me? I am not being kind. I am being fair. Go ahead and hate humans, but under my roof, I will not let you starve, freeze, or get beaten. That is just the bare minimum of being a decent human. Hey, old Lu, what kind of magic pill did Chen Feng take? I haven't seen him for 2 weeks, and he looks totally different. He is built even stronger than those orcs. Yeah. Look at that physique. He is tougher than most orcs. Like father, like son, Master Lu, go on. Chen Feng, tell everyone yourself. This is Kingya, my wife. She is the best healer of the merfolk clan. She is the one who nursed my body back to health. She made me drink herbal medicine daily, 3 bowls a day. It only took 2 weeks to get me here. Young Master Chen Feng, there are so many people watching us. It is so embarrassing. What are you afraid of? You belong to me. So what is wrong with a hug? Ooh. Let them see how amazing Chen Feng's wife is. Besides, this is nothing. The orc my brother brought back is far more impressive. He chose the fiercest white wolf from the wolf clan. If you can tame her, she will be an incredible helper, much better than a merfolk like me. Eldest young Master Lu, why did you not bring that white wolf out for everyone to see today? I heard they are extremely rare. They say a high-quality white wolf is impossible to buy even with 1,000 gold coins. I want to see her. Let me go, you animals. Little brother, what is this? Sui is my orc. What right do you have to tie her up, father? Look, I was trying to help and I get blamed instead. It is so unfair. This white wolf, Sui, is extremely stubborn and unruly. She has run away 15 times in just 2 weeks. 15 times, for an orc like that. You must beat her severely every time she escapes until she obeys. But look at my brother, he does not even train his own orc. He lets her run wild. If she escapes and hurts someone, the Lu family reputation will be ruined. I am doing this to help my brother. I just heard from the servants that Sui ran away again. I immediately sent men to bring her back for you. Instead of thanking me for helping, you blame me. Brother, does that make any sense? Humans always train orcs by breaking them. How many disobedient ones have been beaten to death already? I am helping her. The young master is right. Orcs must be beaten. Being too soft will not work. If this keeps up, guards, take this disobedient orc away. Give her 50 lash so she learns the Lu family rules. Father, Sui is my orc. After all, can you let me handle her? I promise, I swear she won't run away again. Oh, and how do you plan to handle her? Let her do whatever she wants like before. Father, I think humans should treat orcs as equals. Beating and breaking them won't bring true obedience. You must understand what they think and what they want. They are people, too. They just look different. Nonsense. That is complete rubbish. Brother, I have never heard anything so ridiculous. It is hilarious. You feel so sorry for orcs. Is it because you are disabled and feel inferior to others? Ha ha ha. Everyone, get out. A perfectly good birthday banquet you all ruined. Please, I am begging you, do not treat her like this. What are you doing here? Did you come to laugh at me? The whip might not hurt too badly, but it leaves scars easily. This medicine will remove them. Let me help you apply it. You can't reach it yourself. No need. I can do it myself. Oh, right, eldest young Master Lu. Just call me Lu Meng. Lu Meng, I wanted to ask, is what you said at the banquet true? You know, about humans and orcs being equal? That is truly what I think, so do not worry. I won't force you to do anything you do not want to. We are friends who support each other. You are free. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Why are you so different from everyone else? Maybe because I am used to being stepped on, too. I know how that feels. Where is Sui? Did she run away today? To answer you, eldest young master, Madam Sui did not run away today. Then where is she? This is the breakfast I made for you myself. What do you think? Are you touched? I woke up before dawn to make it. Not bad. It is really chewy, of course. Sui, either do not do something, or I do it best. Why did you not run away today, and even cook for me? What is on your mind? My mother and sisters were captured. No one knows if they are alive or dead. Our White Wolf clan is too powerful, so humans catch us to be their enforcers. I have seen too many of my kind tortured since childhood, beaten to death. I hated all of you so much, but you seem totally different. You do not want to hurt me, right? Yet, I won't hurt you. Not now, and not ever in the future. Will you trust me? There is one more thing. Even though I am the strongest female of my generation, I actually hate all this fighting and killing. I am just a girl who loves looking pretty. I always envied human women who wear beautiful dresses and jewelry. I always thought if one day I could look beautiful, too, that would be perfect. That is easy. I will take you to buy them. Get as many as you want. But I am an orc. Will those shops even let me in? The Lu family name is more than enough for that. The young master must have lost his mind over that white wolf. Seriously, who treats an orc like some honored ancestor? That is totally insane. It looks so pretty. If only my sisters could wear such beautiful dresses, too. Lu Meng, I miss them so much. I do not know if they are alive, or if they are okay. If they are still alive, I will help you rescue them. I promise, really. You would actually help me. You are my wife. Of course I will. Lu Meng, your legs are not a lost cause. Actually, I have a way to fix them. I will give you the White Wolf clan secret ancestral healing formula. It can even save dying orcs, but never tell anyone. In my past life, Sui was always clashing with Lu Chenfeng. No matter how much they beat or punished her, she refused to bow down. He could only watch such a powerful fighter go to waste, unable to do a thing but fume. So when he saw Qingya gentle, kind, and a skilled healer, grew insanely jealous. That is why he dumped Sui without hesitation in this life and chose Qingya. To him, no matter how strong Sui was, she was too wild. He figured he would suffer trying to control her, but Lu Chenfeng has no clue that orcs are like humans. You must show empathy and give them your real heart to get theirs. Just because he could not tame her does not mean I cannot. Dare with it, she whispered. It will feel numb at first. Never heard of that. The guy screamed way worse than the girl. Just stay a cripple for all I care. Sister-in-law Sui, if you think my brother is useless, you can always come to me. Why are you stopping me? A gentleman takes his time. When it comes to revenge, 10 years is never too late. What are you thinking about? Let us call it a day for now. It is almost time for the fire sickness that changed my fate and Lu Chenfeng's in my past life. Back then, when Qingya helped build up my physique, she probably did not want me dying too early and raising suspicion, so she only did the enhancement once a week, keeping it slow and steady. But Lu Chenfeng is always impatient and arrogant. Having suffered a massive loss last time, he is desperate to destroy me, his absolute biggest thorn. As soon as possible, he has been pestering Qingya every single day to enhance his physique, chugging medicine 3 times a day, like water. His entire aura is vicious and aggressive, completely clashing with Qingya's gentle vibe. Yet, it makes him look leaner. Our family has not had someone with such a strong physique in generations. Dealing in arms, we handle both legal and illegal sides, so having a tough warrior like him to hold down the fort is nothing but a blessing for us. I, on the other hand, remain thin and weak, sitting in my wheelchair like I could blow over in a gust of wind, barely speaking. Lu Ming, I thought that when you asked me to buy Sui at the Colosseum, you actually wanted to pull yourself together. Instead, you have completely disappointed me. Fine. This year's deal with the Chen gang will be fully handled by Chen Feng. You do not need to worry about this business anymore. Just focus on recovering from your illness from now on. Dad, even though my brother has been unmotivated lately, he is still a rightful heir. If we replace him out of nowhere, outsiders will think our family is fighting. I will go with him. If anything goes wrong, I can cover for him. Chen Feng, you are such a generous, responsible bull. You put our family interests first, far better than your brother. Did you hear that? For Chen Feng's sake, I will give you one last chance. This is the absolute last time. Yes, father, but my stubborn old man had no idea Chen Feng was not being a good brother at all, nor was he acting for our family. He knew for sure this trip would end in disaster. Since the Chen gang betrayed us in our past life, he could easily steal the leadership, and no one would object. The day of the deal played out exactly like my past life. We met at an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts, miles away from any signs of life. Before even speaking 3 sentences, the Chen gang's contact pulled out a hidden blade and stabbed our man. Steel flashed everywhere as the few men standing up front collapsed. Blood sprayed everywhere. By the time we reacted, the place was a complete bloodbath, filled with agonizing screams. It was absolute chaos. Lu Chenfeng did not panic. He quietly slipped back to hide behind a pillar, never lifting a single finger to help us as he watched our men drop one by one with a cold smirk on his face. I had an iron shield mounted on my wheelchair to block attacks, but sitting there made me an easy target. A Chen gang Falk with a scarred, brutal face locked his eyes on me. My dear brother, just rest in peace, Chen Feng muttered. The family empire is mine now. In my past life, Chen Feng had altered the plans. Even though the deal leader turned on us, few others joined the mutiny. But in this life, nearly half of the Chen gang joined the fight. Strangely, several enemy members were clearly working closely with my brother, yet they never laid a finger on him. It was obvious they had cut a secret deal. Sui, you are up. Leave no one alive. I got this. Sui went on a complete rampage, quickly saving our wounded men. Then, she single-handedly tore through the Chen gang until only one survivor remained. Impossible, he gasped. This is impossible. You were supposed to die here. How are you standing? Qingya, who had been hiding behind my brother, Stop playing the helpless victim. Man stared at me with shock and suspicion. Speak, why did you break our agreement? Why did you try to assassinate young Master Liu? Who put you up to this? It was young Master Liu. He ordered us to do it. He paid us a massive fortune to kill his brother during the chaos. I did not want to do it, I swear. I was just following orders. Please spare my life, I beg you. Because the firefight escalated, my father heard the news and rushed over with a dozen men. Bursting into the warehouse, he froze as he saw the trembling Chen gang thug pinned to the floor by Sui. The Liu family's badly beaten thugs were scattered across the bloody ground. Seeing this, Liu Genshin's face went dark, his entire body shaking with pure rage. What on earth is going on here? Explain everything right now. Master Liu, please, you have to do us justice. Young Master Liu put us up to this. In all the chaos, we just took the cash and did what we were told. Please spare my life. You are lying. Through your teeth. I do not even know you. But then he noticed I was not in my wheelchair, standing steady like a normal person. Shock and disbelief flashed through his eyes. Lu Ming, your leg. Well, I guess when I was busy dodging that knife, I panicked and forgot my leg was supposed to be injured, so I just stood right up. Come to think of it, I should thank my little brother for putting on this show. Otherwise, who knows when my leg would have healed. Stop lying to Dad. I had nothing to do with this. You framed me with the Chen gang. You could stand this whole time and hid it on purpose. Just tell me the truth. What exactly happened today? Speak up. I have your back. You will be fine. Hearing this, Lu Chenfeng's face went deathly pale, looking like a corpse. We questioned several of the thugs one after another, and they all sung the same tune. Lu Chenfeng had planned to take advantage of today's chaos to kill me off. Little did he know, I would not only survive, but also walk away cured. It feels just like my past life. Thinking back to my previous life, the Chen gang also turned on me out of nowhere. Looking back, Lu Chenfeng must have been pulling the strings all along. But he never expected me to turn that serious injury into a blessing. In this lifetime, he fell into my hands again. Lu Chenfeng knew full well there was no coming back from this. Sabotaging the family deal and trying to murder his own brother are massive crimes. Even if Dad favored him in the past, he will not let him slide this time. Dad, please spare me just this once. I lost my mind. I will never do it again. I am your only son left. You cannot just abandon me. Lu Ming, now that your leg is healed, you must step up as the Liu family heir. Starting today, all of Chen Feng's businesses are being handed over to you. Do a good job, and do not disappoint me. Our family's future depends on you. Lu Chenfeng was completely shattered, collapsing straight onto the floor. He knew our father was always strict, but he never expected the man who once spoiled him rotten to be this brutal. This was stripping him of his power, and casting him aside like trash. Overwhelmed with fury, he suddenly coughed up a huge splash of bright red blood, his veins bulging and throbbing all over his body as if something were about to burst out. It looked agonizing. Right then, I caught Qingya's face shifting, a glimmer of satisfaction flashing through her eyes as her lips curved up. It seemed that while Lu Chenfeng was desperately trying to build up his strength, Qingya had been secretly poisoning him bit by bit. Murphic poison is no joke, and now his violent emotional outburst has triggered all of it at once. Lu Chenfeng likely has only days left to live. Once the Chen gang business was settled, I began taking over Lu Chenfeng's old operations. After checking the books, I found his businesses had made zero profit over the years. Instead, there were massive funding gaps and astronomical losses. He was never as talented as me to begin with, but since he did not dare let Dad find out, he secretly ran gray market businesses to plug those financial holes. That is why he saw me as such a threat. He feared his schemes would be exposed and Dad would hand his position over to me. But no matter how hard he fought, he could not outrun his fate. I handed the organized accounts to my father, explaining the losses in detail, presenting every single piece of undeniable evidence. After reading it, my father was furious. He slammed the ledger onto the floor. Lu Chenfeng had played the good son while lying to his face for years, treating him like a complete fool. Dad values his pride more than life, so he ordered Lu Chenfeng locked up in the guest courtyard. He cannot leave, and the servants cannot even feed him real meals. With Dad's trust secured, I started to make a real name for myself in the business world. Once the wealthy merchants heard that the tides had turned in our family, they rushed to send me invitations, competing to win my favor. After working together, several of them told me I was far more reliable than Lu Chenfeng, calling me far more steady and reliable. They muttered that it was a shame my leg injury had kept me cooped up for years. If I had taken over the business earlier, Lu Chenfeng would not have stood a chance. While securing my position, I paid a visit to my little brother. Arriving at his courtyard, I slipped inside without letting the servants announce me. He should be taking his medicine right about now. Ever since his authority was stripped away and his lies exposed, he collapsed from a fit of rage, coughing up blood. Bedridden ever since, he needed Qingya's constant care. I heard Qingya feeds him 3 bowls of special medicated soup every single day, claiming it speeds up recovery. But knowing her, that soup is definitely not for healing, it is a slow, deadly poison. Sure enough, as I reached his room and looked through the cracked door, I saw the exposed parts of his body. His skin was horribly blistered and raw, constantly scabbing over only to rot and fester all over again. He barely looked human anymore, clinging to life by a thread. He lay there with eyes closed, his breathing so faint it could stop at any second. Qingya sat by his bedside, holding an empty white porcelain bowl. Some dark herbal residue remained at the bottom. She likely believed my brother was fast asleep with no one else around. For once, she dropped her fake act. The gentle warmth on her face vanished completely, replaced by a look of sheer, freezing hatred. Lu Chenfen, oh Lu Chenfen, weren't you once such a high and mighty human? Look at you now, you can't even speak or move. Our mermaid clan secret formula works wonders, doesn't it? You will never realize, even in death, that the power you crave cost you your very life. Our mermaid clan made this drug solely to fight back against you humans. That is exactly why we created it. Every mermaid knows this immense power only leads to a dead end. Yet, we keep using it, one after another. Even though your body completely festers and you die in agonizing pain, our bravest male mermaids still step up. They're willing to die for our clan, but you treated it like some cheap supplement to boost your strength. You begged me daily for a dose, even pestering me to increase it. This is your price for hunting us. You deserve this, your brother deserves this, and all humans deserve this. Outside the door, Lu Ming stood listening. He listened to everything in silence, so that was the truth. That is why Qingya has always hated me. She hates me, and she hates the Lu family. She hates any human who treats beast folk like trash. In her eyes, we are just ruthless executioners who deserve to die. Lu Ming gently pushed the door open and walked in. His footsteps were completely silent. So, this is how you truly young Master Lu. You heard all of that, didn't you? It is fine. I have known this the whole time. Knew it from the very start. When did you see through my act? When exactly did you find out? From the very beginning, the moment you knelt in the Colosseum, I knew you were faking it. Someone who is truly submissive does not have that kind of look in their eyes. Then why did you not expose me? Why let me stay with the Lu family? You could have easily turned me in, because I know what it is like. If an enemy slaughtered my family, killed my people, and enslaved me for life, wouldn't I hate them too? Wouldn't I crave revenge? I would not be able to hold myself back. Qingya froze completely, her eyes turning red. Humans oppressing beast folk is a deep historical conflict built up over generations. You cannot cure that kind of hatred overnight. But the beast folk were never wrong, humans were. All they want is their freedom, the simple right to live as real people. Just then, Lu Ming noticed Lu Chenfeng, who was supposed to be fast asleep. His eyelashes twitched slightly. Lu Ming knew right away. He had likely been awake for a long time. Seeing Lu Ming and Qingya in the room, he knew he could not fight back, so he feigned sleep. Lu Ming gestured with his eyes for Qingya to look at his twitching eyelashes. What do we do? He heard everything. Lu Ming simply smiled and handed her the silencing drug he had originally made for Lu Chenfeng anyway, never expecting to use it like this. For what came next, Lu Ming did not lift a finger. Qingya poisoned him to make him mute. She did it quickly, cleanly, and without a single moment of hesitation. Now that his hands and feet were festering, he could no longer write, and he could not speak either. He was completely defenseless, unable to care for his own basic needs. Without his father's orders, he could rot in this courtyard, and no one would even notice. Lu Chenfeng had completely lost the ability to fight with me. Left in bed, He could only wait for death while Lu Ming gradually solidified his position in the Lu family. A few months later, Lu Chunfeng died. He passed away quietly, completely unnoticed, and Lu Ming officially took over as the family head. Succeeding his father, he took the Lu family's weapons business to brand new heights. It became even more prosperous than when his father was in charge. Once Lu Ming took power, he issued strict new laws regarding beast folk, at least across the lands under the Lu family's control. Beast folk rights and interests were protected. No beatings or insults were allowed, and abuse was strictly forbidden. They had to be provided with enough food and clothing, receiving fair wages based on their actual labor, just like humans. As for Qingya, once Lu Chunfeng passed, Lu Ming kept his word and let her return home to the Murpha clan. Before leaving, she stopped, looking back at Lu Ming with a strange expression. Lu Ming, I had a dream. In it, I was your wife, and I ended up killing you. I used a secret ritual to make you powerful, but it killed you. Still, it is just a dream. Do not take it seriously. Our daytime thoughts simply become our dreams at night, that is all. But I still must apologize for my hatred, and for wanting to harm you. I accept your apology. Go. You can go now, return to your clan, let go of the bitterness, and live a good life. I suppose she also remembered her past life, but none of that matters anymore. Let all grudges from our past and present lives fade. Lu Ming watched Qingya walk away, her figure disappearing into the morning mist. Turning back, he gently touched Suhi's slightly rounded belly. Look at this little one, already growing so fast before he is even born. He is kicking up a storm in there already. When he arrives, he will surely be a strong boy. I only hope he can be born into a world free of prejudice, never having to be hunted and eaten like his mother was during her childhood. My little Nyanyan has grown taller again. The kid clearly inherited Suhi's white wolf bloodline. At just 4, he is far stronger than human children. His pair of deep blue eyes look exactly like his mother's. We named him Lu Nyan, representing both thought and remembrance. This year, how is the signing of the Beast Liberation Order going among the major clans? How many have agreed? 70% have signed, but the remaining 30% are either old enemies of the Lu family or stubborn, old-school factions who refuse to sign. But it is fine. When it comes to the arms trade, they must follow our lead. We will take it slow and get them to sign eventually. No rush, that is good. Outside, some beast kids in the yard are happily chasing and playing with human children. Their laughter drifts into the room. 5 years ago, nobody would dare imagine this Sena beast folk and humans playing together. It was a complete pipe dream. Daddy, when are Grandma and Auntie coming to pick me up? I miss them. Soon, very soon, we will visit them at the White Wolf clan territory next month. Go ask your mom to pack your little bag.